So in Los Angeles, in the Los Angeles Superior Court, I've been very fortunate. I serve on both committees that the court appointed to help deal with operational issues, and also to deal with such issues as remote appearances, and also jury selection in light of social distancing and things like that. And so I've kind of been, I have my finger on the pulse of what I know is happening and what I think may happen in the future. As we've all been told, they expect to open the Los Angeles Superior Courts. And I use the term open in air quotes here because that simply means that some judges and some staff will go back into the courtrooms. That doesn't necessarily mean things will be open as business as usual. I know for a fact that that there will be many judges that won't go into the courtrooms. Many judges, about a third of the judges in LA Superior Court are over the age of 65, and many of them have health issues. So we'll see how the courts open on June 22nd. That is the anticipated date. I know there's been discussions in light of the quote unquote, again, I'm saying that because it's on how you interpret it, but the discussions with the county's health department as to when they believe that the stay-at-home orders will be lifted and whether there's been an extension of that. But as of today, the courts are still planning on opening on June 22nd. I think when that does happen, as a result of some of the work that some of our committees have done, there will be the use, most hearings, whether it's a status conference, an IDC, a motion, their preference will be that you appear remotely. The court is spending the money and the resources to make sure that every judge and every clerk, no matter where they're located, has the ability to conduct hearings and appearances remotely. And I would strongly suggest that everybody do that so that you don't put yourself and others at risk by traveling down to the courthouse and subjecting yourself to potential exposure. This is a change because originally I believe the courts were going to attempt to operate with the use of court call. And we pushed real hard in light of the varied technology available to make those appearances remote, because I'd rather see the person I'm talking to and my opposing counsel and be able to use that human part of the presentation and arguments and to my advantage and disadvantage, whether that is. But I think remote appearances will make it so much more like real appearances versus on court call, which sometimes, as we all know, can not be necessarily as effective.